This is Pst Israel of the Wisdom Discovery. Yeah. The Wisdom Connect today is all about what you don't walk into can't work out for you. Oh yeah, very, very true. What you don't walk into can't work out for you. Walk is a rule of life. Yeah, walk is playing your part for living. And walk is a spiritual command to enable fulfillment of purpose for existence. And that is why I said, whenever you are suffering for whatsoever you are actually doing as a work, a commitment, you are only paying the rent for living on earth. It's coming back to your credits. If you will not forget, Genesis chapter 2 verse 15 gave us a picture that the Lord took the man and put the man into the Garden of Eden, and he gave him a command intentionally to dress it and to keep it. He didn't put him inside the garden for pleasure. He didn't put him there for public show. No, he placed him in the right place so as to dress it and to keep it. That's work, brother. That's work, sister. Yeah. So work is a rule of life. And work is spiritual. It's a spiritual command that enables anyone to enter into fulfillment of purpose for existence. You can see Colossians chapter 3 verse 23, where Apostle Paul said, whatever your hand finds doing, do it as unto the Lord. That's work. The same thing in 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 58. But emphatically, let's go into the realm of wisdom. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 18. It says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might, for there is no activity or planning or knowledge or wisdom in Sheol. That is the place of the dead where you are going. If you should look at that context very well, you will understand the performance for living. One, it speaks about activity. It takes a living man to be engaged in activity. Two, it talks about planning. It takes one that has the commitment to use his common sense to set into planning. Three, it talks about knowledge. Oh yes. Education is not for knowledge. As someone just said, education is not for knowledge, but it is for you to act. For action. Don't forget the three. Activity, planning, and knowledge. And the fourth one is wisdom. These are four performances of the living. Because where we are going in the dead, there is none of this that can be done there. So, if you are working, engage your worth. You want your work to work out? I say you just have to work it into. So what you don't work into cannot work out for you. So how do you work in so that you can get something out of your work? Engage your worth. Engage the whole of your being. Don't forget, God has created us as his tripartites, and let the three parts of you be active in the work. And this is what I mean. Your physical work, or rather physical commitment into your work, your mental commitment into your work, your spiritual commitment into your work. Oh yeah, that is engaging your work. Engaging who you are to your work. I tell you, you will come out with something meaningful. Your work that you do, with the combination of these three aspects, your physical commitment, mental commitment, spiritual commitment, brings out the beauty of that work with time. You will notice improvement with time. You will notice development with time. You will see growth evident of your service and your commitment. God never intended any of his children to work and to suffer. No. And it is when you are wrong in mental commitment And I mean the engagement of your mind. You allow the devil to come around and hit you. You need these three. So what you don't walk into, you can't walk out. You can't walk out, and it will not work out for you. If it has to work out for you, then you've got to walk it into. Never forget, a better you is very, very possible. This is Pst Israel of the Wisdom Discovery. Yeah. The Wisdom Connect today is all about what you don't walk into can't work out for you. Oh yeah, very, very true. What you don't walk into can't work out for you. Walk is a rule of life. Yeah, walk is playing your part for living. And walk is a spiritual command to enable fulfillment of purpose for existence.